Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Bad Batch reaction, season 2, episode 7. I'm back here again with Mark. This is a double episode week. Pretty interesting. This video will be out on Thursday, the next one on Friday. So, unfortunately, the second episode will be out tomorrow. But let's find out what they got going on with 2 episodes in 1 week in the middle of the season. All right. They must be leaving off like this episode maybe on like a massive cliffhanger or something that they
got to
don't want to stretch across to, or it's like this is doing a lot of the setup for the next episode maybe, and they just I have no idea. Let's stop assuming and let's just watch it, Mark. Come on, get it together.
Bro, I'm not even assuming nothing.
Oh, Coruscant, come on, man.
Oh, dude, it looks so good.
Oh, this is that clone bar that we saw where Fives went.
Mm-hmm.
I sent a message to Rampart. Gave him the chance to tell the Senate the truth before I did it myself.
Oh, no.
It's not good.
Please, I need your help. Together we can...
Duskford.
Crosshair?
Gotta be.
I don't know. He's missing. I'm not thinking so. What was that?
The deployment of the clone army was a result of the Emergency Powers Act,
The goat.
put by then Chancellor Palpatine during the Separatist crisis.
And what about the interests of the clone troopers? Why are they not included within this legislation?
Oh, she's from the Clone
Oh,
Wars.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that episode. Or that arc, I guess.
How can we debate commissioning a new army without a plan in place to care for our current one?
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I have measures in place to ensure that doesn't happen. Let Senator Chuchi make her demands for the clones. Once she...
That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. This scene in the Senate.
We serve our purpose and now they want us out?
And what happens when you're too old to fight?
That's not a scenario we're trained to think about. Be careful.
Everything all right?
Yes. Everything's fine.
Dude, this reminds me of the Fives arc in the Clone
It
Wars
does.
so much.
Yeah, it's pretty It's definitely has a lot of similarities.
Not yet, but we will keep looking.
That sounds like the same voice actor for Rampart, just in a different. Like, it's gotta be that
It
guard
probably
sounds
is.
like Rampart.
They probably just needed like one click. They're like, yeah, I'll just do it real quick.
Yeah.
It's Slip. I'm in some trouble. I've heard you can help me get out, but you have to hurry. I don't have much time.
Oh. Oh, are we gonna see Rex maybe, or the Bad Batch?
Oh yeah, it's probably
It's
it's probably gonna be
one
Rex.
of the two. But yeah,
I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm like, who's he talking to?
yeah.
And full pensions for... Senator Chuchi, you've received a secure communication.
From whom?
It's Rex. It has to be Rex, right?
I mean, probably. I don't know
Because
who else
Rex
would
knows
be.
her. Because he was in that arc, in the Clone Wars.
Probably. No.
Senator Organa.
Hello, Ryo.
Bail.
What to see for? Keep an eye out.
But it can't lead back to me.
Dude, I want to know who that is.
And
It can't be
Should I
Crosshair.
look?
Like,
nah, Crosshair.
Command log. I saved a backup to the central system. Protect the Senator!
Oh my god.
Oh. You would think the smoke would work in her advantage, but
Yeah. That's Rex.
yep.
Come on, man. Let's go.
You all right, Senator?
Captain Rex? Why would a trooper do such a thing?
He's not a trooper. Not sure what he is, but I suggest we question him somewhere more hidden. And I have just the place.
Is it like a new clone?
I don't, it could be.
Because they took in the Kaminoans.
Could be like
Did they
a new type
make
of,
their own clone?
maybe.
Hmm. That's what they did in Mando, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And
Wow.
that's the end of it. Dude.
I see why it's
Okay.
2 parts now.
Yeah. Dude, this is so interesting. No one can
But-
say not this is not filler. This is actually getting into some stuff with Rampart. You're learning. I want to find out what this thing is where they got the thing in their mouth that just kills them because they don't want
Mhm.
to talk. And how does that get to Mando? How does that get to obviously Moff Gideon?
Yeah, that's I don't.
Wait, no,
man.
is it? Yeah, Moff Gideon. So like, is there just like a small circle of the Empire that's this like tight knit that they're? I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say it was a little weird though because we like didn't get any Bad Batch in this.
Yeah, I'm
Or,
fine
like,
with it because I think the
Crosshair.
Bad Batch. I think the Bad Batch is. It doesn't have to be all about the Bad Batch. You're learning things that are going on during this time, and Rampart is like, other than Crosshair, he is the main protagonist. So this is a whole section of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind not seeing the Bad Batch, but I understand why you'd say that.
Yeah, I just don't want them to get the Boba Fett treatment where they like miss out on half of their show. But
No. Well, I mean, in Book of Boba Fett, it was another person that already has a show. These characters don't have their own show, so it makes sense.
true. But yeah, I'm actually. I don't know, dude. It's really there's a lot of layers to this whole.
Yeah.
And there's even they just added a whole nother layer to it. This like new type of like clone.
Yeah, and I didn't do a whole lot of talking throughout the episode just because I was so locked into this one. But one thing that I liked this perspective of it was when Chuchi comes into the clone bar and they're talking about what they would want after they're decommissioned. And the one clone, like she says something like, what happens when you get too old to fight?
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they don't think about that, which is crazy because then that basically means that they are expecting at some point before they get too old to fight, they're going to die in battle. That's their expectation, which is insane.
Yeah, it is. Like, man.
And we
Like, they
see
really
so
don't
much.
even-
We see so much with the clones. They're like they don't know anything other than war,
Exactly, yeah.
but they don't even, in their minds, they don't think they're going to experience anything other than war. Like that is what they're supposed to do, and they fully expect to die in combat before they even can't fight anymore.
Or they just won't stop fighting either.
True. Yeah. So I think this is a super. That's why I really like this show, because it's exploring another time period that we don't really know much about.
Yeah, exactly.
You're seeing the clones get decommissioned, and they're bringing in actual conscripted soldiers.
Yeah.
For the stormtroopers, and then you get to see what happens with the clones. Seeing the Senate, this whole episode being surrounded by Coruscant. Coruscant's probably my favorite planet in Star Wars. I love seeing Coruscant
It
at
was
any
so
point,
cool.
and I love this. So
Yeah.
this was another great one. One of the better episodes. I fully expect this second episode to be just even better than this one. So
For sure.
be on the lookout for the next episode tomorrow. We're obviously going to be watching it after this one. So but if you made this far in the video, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching.